it's interesting as I go around listening to the presentations here, it doesn't matter where you go in the United States, nobody has enough money. Every state deficit, every state's broke. And I have to give credit to my home state, other than Chicago, state of Illinois, where our governor they have stepped up to the plate very, very well. I'm impressed. The governors, the state of Illinois, are willing to take on the most menial task. They can save the taxpayer a couple bucks. For example, recently our governors have volunteered to make the license plates for the people in the state of Illinois. I think that says a lot for them, and we appreciate it. Work zones are obviously a big deal. And look around the people at this conference. That's why we're here. Some of the stimulus package is going to continue to grow. They've been around, but they're really very, very dangerous for us to work in, for us to visit. Motorists go through them. Nobody's ever happy as a motorist going through a work zone. You're screwing up their time, making them go slower, changing things around. And again, we need to protect those motorists. This is a dangerous situation for them. They sometimes feel this way. That's what the workers are saying to them. But again, we need to protect the motorists. We need to make sure we understand they're going through something they're not familiar with. We're asking them to change the normal routine, and they need to have the protection. The only way that happens is if that protection is mandated by the authority. Number one, very few contractors are going to say, hey, I got an idea, let's make this safer for the motorist. It's not the top thing on their minds. So again, you need to have that mandated by the authorities. And again, for the workers, it's a big major concern for us, the worker safety. These are dangerous situations. These people see these motorists as people that are going to hurt them. Maybe worse yet. So again, for the workers, they see these motorists, and one guy once told me one time, he says, how would you feel if you're sitting in your office and all of a sudden people start driving cars through it? How well could you work? How well would you function? It's a good point. I mean, you need to have the ability to concentrate on what you're doing. So again, for these workers, they need protection. This is their work zone. This is their office. We put cones out in some cases, like Jim mentioned. Some cones and delineation that maybe makes sense in some situations. Certainly the short term, as Jim talked about. Delineations, type products, the cones, they're cheap, they're easy to install, but they provide what we call positive protection. Positive protection means something that's going to keep you from crossing to the other side. Something's going to allow you to work behind it and feel safe about what you're doing, and not constantly look over your shoulder. See you guys in the work zone, the picture that Jim just put up there. I'm sure those guys, as they're working, they're looking over their shoulder the whole time. How much time are they functioning on their job? And they have to, and we'd all do exactly the same thing. So again, these are fine. The right location for the right time-sensitive projects. These kind of products make a lot of sense if they're used appropriately. Without that positive protection, both the worker and the motorist safety is going to be compromised. For the motorist, we're exposing them to this heavy equipment, which is not a good thing. It can be extremely dangerous for a motorist if he's not paying attention to what's going on and we put equipment close to the road. This positive protection protect the motorist, and in addition, positive protection is going to protect the workers. So once we've said to ourselves, okay, this project, as Jim said, this project warrants positive protection. There's criteria we need to follow to understand that we are putting positive protection out where it needs to be going. If we're on a mobile operation, we're not going to take that kind of positive protection. Now, spousal beam type of thing comes along, maybe that would change it for 3 hours, even 2 days. You may not be able to afford to take out the positive protection you'd like to have. But once we're in a situation where we've determined this does warrant positive protection, now the question is, what's the most appropriate type of barrier to put out there? There's a variety of different types of work zone products that are out there, work zone barriers. They all are going to provide excellent positive protection for the worker and the motorist. In the United States, as Jim said, I do a lot of international travel. And I got a question I constantly ask myself. In the U.S., again, traditionally, this is what we use. These are our blocks. This is what we build our walls with concrete. But if you go to Europe, it's just the opposite. Go to Europe, they really don't use that much concrete. All they really use is steel. And that's not something new for them. This has been going on for 25 years that they use steel barrier. Some of the questions you can ask yourself, if they both provide positive protection, we accept that they both work, they pass the criteria. And for example, with concrete, we know what concrete can do. We know concrete is going to give us the protection. It's going to be able to keep those vehicles away from those motorists, or the workers on the other side. protect the motorists as well as protect the workers. So concrete gives us that kind of protection that we're looking for. Steel barriers also provide excellent positive protection. Steel barriers are going to protect the motorists, and they're also going to protect the workers by keeping the workers away from the vehicles and keeping the vehicles away from something that could hurt them on the other side of the barrier. So again, steel barrier is also going to give you some excellent protection. So why do you choose one over the other? Why is Europe going one way? Why is the U.S. going another way? I think it's really probably a lack of understanding of the options available. So walk through them kind of quickly. That's kind of everybody's question. Not just Brad. Everybody wants to ask that same question. In the United States or North America, one of the big reasons that people say we use concrete barrier is it's here. It's available. In a lot of cases, the DOT owns it and basically gives it to the contractor to go out and use it. You can't beat free for an initial price. So this is logical. This makes sense. This is one of the reasons, and that continues over time. It's what we used on the last project. We use it again. We really, in a lot of cases, we repeat what we've done in the past. It's what we know, and that's what we do. So again, this is probably one of the major reasons. We've got a lot of concrete barriers sitting around, and it's being used. And again, that's a real for a concrete barrier. That's a plus. The availability in the United States is a significant plus. Triton crews can put it down quickly. I know when I worked for energy absorption for 20 years and selling the Triton barrier, we'd say how quickly we could put this down compared to concrete barrier until a couple of guys took me out on a work zone and showed me how fast they could put down concrete barrier. They can put it down pretty damn quick, and they do a nice job with it. So again, they have the equipment. The equipment now is designed for that application. It's designed to be able to put the concrete barriers down, and they do a really nice job with it. So again, putting it down on the work zone, plus, certainly a plus for experienced crews. The deflection issue. If I'm working behind that positive barrier, these barriers, be it concrete portable barrier, be it steel portable, you're going to get some deflection. And here's called the working width. Understand, this is portable concrete barrier. This is your deflection. This is what we expect under TL3 conditions. A pickup truck hit this thing at 62 miles an hour at a 25-degree angle. You'll get some deflection, but again, because of concrete's weight, you traditionally are going to have a little bit less deflection, and that's a good thing for concrete. Some portable concrete barriers can be designed even to reduce that deflection down further. You can take it down significantly with some modifications, but your general Jersey barrier, you're focusing on the weight and the connection to reduce the deflection. So again, that's a positive thing, certainly a plus. Maintenance issue. Another big reason, another big plus for maintenance for the concrete barrier versus everything else. A lot of times you never know a concrete barrier was hit until you see this kind of marks on the side and it tells you something's happened here. So again, another major plus for concrete. And as Jim mentioned before, one of the things concrete is heavy, how do you move it around? Well, once you take it out on site, there is this product that Jim brought up earlier. Basically, it allows you to reconfigure the roadway. If you got what's called a tidal flow situation, you don't always need to have 2 lanes in each direction or 3 lanes in each direction. If you've got tidal flow where there's a lot of traffic going in town in the morning, coming out in the evening, you can move that barrier wall just by driving over it. This is a concrete barrier that's being moved and opening it up, giving the workers the extra space that they need when there's not a lot of traffic out there. If a contractor's got more room to do more work, he can do it quicker, more efficiently, he can bring in heavier equipment, a lot of good things for that. But again, for the motorists, when they need the road, just like I said, that motorist is upset. You took away his lane. Nice thing about this, when the workers aren't going to be working, or when you need that road, and there's a lot of traffic out there, you move the barrier over and let the vehicle, let the workers stay off on the side. They're not doing their job. The motorists have the road. When the workers need their space and there's not as many motorists out there, just move the wall over again. You can move this thing at about roughly 10 miles an hour, open and close. Again, give the motorists what they want. This example in Indianapolis, they had a project. They were told you have to keep 3 lanes open in each direction, and you need to have the positive protection. 3 lanes open. Well, the basic way of doing that is alternative 1 is we do it in 3 stages over 2 work zone periods, over 2 time periods. And again, we close off the road, keep 3 lanes open on each side. That's what you wanted. And it's going to stage it. So we stage it over 3 stages, over 2 seasons. Another option was we put temporary asphalt on the side, pull the temporary asphalt lanes on the side. Once again, putting those out, it's a cost issue. Or the option that they chose, again, they did move it with the portable concrete barrier. They put the system in, they moved it over, they put the 3 lanes in the tidal flow or the direction where it was needed. You don't need 3 lanes at all times. If you sit and look at your traffic studies, you don't necessarily need to say you need 3 lanes in each direction at all times. Give them 3 lanes when they need it, 2 on the other side, give the workers their zone so they can do a nice job. So again, maximize efficiency in the morning. They closed off this lane over here. In the morning, they had 2 lanes going out, 3 lanes coming in, and then in the afternoon, they switched it over just by driving the machine over, and again, gave the traffic. So in effect, the motorists didn't feel any pain. The workers were ready to get the job done quicker, and they had positive protection. So the ability to move a concrete wall is a big plus for concrete as well. There's all pluses, and Takata's right, but there's got to be some negatives. Well, there are some. Probably the biggest one, the biggest negative issue I hear about is the ability to move the portable concrete barrier. Typically, we're limited by the amount of weight we can put on the back of these trucks. Not the amount of concrete you can throw in the back of that truck, but the amount of weight that truck's allowed to use to move on the road. If you're in Europe, where we're kind of hurting over $3 a gallon of gasoline, they were $3-4 years ago. For them, their transport costs are really expensive. We're catching up. Again, says maybe one of the reasons that they've gone to steel. If you have multiple moves on a project, you're going to have to pick this stuff up and move it down the road as you move your project along. Again, picking that product up, the number of trucks that you're going to need, the number of moves you're going to take, the number of drivers, that does affect concrete barrier. So certainly that's a minus when I look at concrete barrier. Impacts in a concrete barrier. Where concrete barrier does pass, NCHRP 350, that's level 3, some of your, it passes. That's the important thing. Again, we see oftentimes tests the TRB, and if they throw it up and say pass or fail, I don't know. It's tough to say. That passed, but again, they can be filing impacts. That's just a given. It's more rigid barrier than some of the other products. So again, this could be an issue. And no matter what product you put out there, make sure the ends are protected. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that, but make sure your ends are protected. Some kind of a crash cushion impact attenuator. But that's an issue. All right, so enough with the concrete. Portable steel barriers. Well, again, they provide that similar kind of protection for the workers and the motorists, as I said before, that we saw with the portable concrete barrier. This is a huge plus. It's a huge plus. They pass the same criteria that the concrete barriers will pass. There's a variety of them out there. In fact, in some cases, you can actually design these things so the deflection will be significantly less than even what we expect with concrete barrier. So again, it's based on your anchoring and some of the designs of the product itself. So that's a big plus. The fact that you can't put the product down will meet the criteria for protection. You can get reduced deflection. That's a huge issue. But obviously, this is the big bugaboo with portable steel barriers. That initial price. Remember I said before, it's all the concrete sitting in my yard. Why the hell do I want to spend any money at all? That's a minus. It's definitely a minus for the steel barrier. This is just starting to come into the U.S. now. We're starting to see there's at least 3 suppliers now into the U.S. for this type of product. And again, that initial price does scare people off. When they start looking at something that we call the life cycle cost, the cost to actually use the product, however, things start changing. Especially now when you start looking at how close is my depot to where I'm actually going to do the project. How far is that distance? I'm going to have to move back and forth. The depreciation on my truck, the cost of fuel, the workers' time, so on and so forth. And then limiting as much as that's the kind of barrier you can stack on the back of a truck. You're typically limited now by the truck's capacity versus the road's capacity. You put over 600 feet. I know one supplier says 750 feet on a 50-foot truck. It's a lot of barrier. You start doing math in your head. How much does it cost me to go out and take my product from the depot, stage it somewhere prior to the project, later go out and pick it up and move it out and put it out on the road? The costs continue to escalate. So again, that initial price for sitting barrier against barrier sitting in this room, absolutely choose concrete every time. You start looking at the costs when I have to use that product, all of a sudden they start getting a whole lot closer. Anywhere from 4 to 5 times the amount of the portable steel barrier you put on a truck compared to the portable concrete barrier. And that's a direct relationship to the weight of the steel barrier versus the weight of a concrete barrier. That's what your limiting factor is. So certainly, when you look at steel barrier, that weight is a major, major plus. Putting the product down. These guys will put down, I've seen it put down to 1,000 feet of this in an hour. These sections are long, they're 40 foot plus, typically 40 foot, 20, 40 foot. And they can put this down really quickly. So again, major plus for these types of steel barriers. Put this product down on the road. And the durability, I would have thought, again, before we got involved in this, somebody said, well, what's more durable, steel or concrete? I said, come on, it's obvious, it's got to be concrete. Until, I didn't know, I admit. And until I started seeing some of these pictures, some of these things sitting on the sides of the roads, and the chipping, the things that happen with concrete over time. And this, I have this picture up for a reason. This is a demo that's being done down in Texas just recently. The driver was picking this piece up. He got it up to about here, and he lost it. It fell. Thank God nobody was standing below. It fell, and it kind of crashed to the ground. And then somebody came over and picked it up, and somebody, and again, as a supplier, you're sitting there going, oh my God, that's terrible. But the DOT guy said, that's amazing. He said, that would have been concrete. It was splattered all over the ground. We would have had a hell of a mess. He said, you were just going to pick it up and use it? So again, absolutely now, I'm convinced, on a steel barrier, your durability is a major, major plus, even compared to concrete. Tight radius out in a work zone or in a location or an application, put in concrete barrier, trying to go around curves, you're limited. You're limited in how well you can turn. Where with steel, you are able to make up sections that allow you to make these tighter radius curves. So you can design it for the application. Again, steel is able to do that. Concrete, to my knowledge, is not. You can tell me I'm wrong. So again, I'm going to give that to a plus. Once again, steel barrier. And the fact that, remember I mentioned before that the concrete barrier has been tested at TL3. Pickup truck, 62.5 miles an hour, 25-degree angle. These steel barriers have actually been tested to the next level up. TL4 is even more protection than you get with concrete. Or if you're over in Europe, H2. That's a 27,000-pound truck or a bus roughly at 45 miles an hour, 20-degree test, which is this one is over in France. Again, ironically, the steel barriers have been subjected to even higher testing criteria than we have with the concrete. TL4 and the H2 over in Europe. Again, for a positive protection at the level, we sometimes stop trucks with concrete barriers, but they're not designed to do that. They're designed to maximum vehicle weight. We've tested those portable concrete barriers with this 2,000 kilos, that pickup truck. As you see, these are tested 6-7 times that. And maintenance issue. Again, maintenance after an impact with steel barriers. This is a typical impact. And normally, again, just like you would expect with concrete, you bring a truck or something along the other side, a little wedge, you're going to push it back over. So you're going to see very, very minimal repair or maintenance required on your steel barriers as well. So again, while that certainly is a positive for the concrete, it's a positive for the steel as well. And one thing that makes it different, and Jim brought this up, a lot of your steel barriers are designed just to be steel barriers. Like we said, there's no wheels. But many of them have options to add wheels. I'll tell you what, all of a sudden you add wheels to a steel barrier, you add wheels to a barrier, which you change the whole game changes. It's all different. So it's not, think about your concrete barrier. If you put that on wheels, that would be a great thing. And I suppose it would be possible, but I don't think it's been done. But it has been done with the steel barrier. And that gives tremendous flexibility. For example, you can move a steel barrier by hand. Crank the thing up, get the wheels activated, a couple guys push it over, push it out. Another thing that makes this nice, if you want to have an access into a work zone, you could basically create a gate just by disconnecting two sections, roll it out, let your trucks come in, roll it back in again, tighten it down, drop it, and it's back into place. Tremendous flexibility. And even these wheels, they're designed to be able to go over, obviously, grounds that are not perfect, which is typically what you expect to find out in the work zone. You can move these using a forklift or some kind of front loader. Again, while they're connected, without disconnecting these things, just slide them back. This is equipment that's available all the time for work zone. And again, because you bring a couple of those up, put them up on the wheels, move it over, you got to get it, and quickly take it back down again. You want to move a stretch of it, you take the system, a couple guys push it out. At the end, you pull up with a pickup truck and just push it out and get it back into the work zone. Pretty basic, pretty simple, pretty easy to do. If you want to move it down the road, remember I talked about you got different moves. You're going to do a different move during a project, different stages. Again, with this system, by activating the wheels, I can hook this up to a back of a truck. Standard pickup trucks can take about 225 feet of this. 225 feet moved along. And again, if you got a heavier truck, you're going to be able to move more. Again, you don't have to bring those trucks out, pick it up, put it on the back of the truck, slide down the road. So again, this is also changing. And another maybe look at why the Europeans are doing this. Well, maybe that's another reason. That won't make sense to me. Again, another way you can move with a standard equipment, a Bobcat, basic equipment that's available. That's available in every work zone. I mean, this is a very effective way. This system doesn't even have to have wheels. You can move this forward. So again, it's a very neat and effective way of moving product in a work zone using the steel barriers that we're not able to do with concrete. So when I go to flexibility issues, a tremendous plus when I'm looking at steel. Initial cost higher? Absolutely. Are there benefits to offset it? Absolutely again. You know, and it's a good point. You know, Jim makes a good point. If I had a lower weight, remember the perfect storm situation we have up in Minnesota, a lot of issues, a lot of vehicles, a lot of traffic. One of the mitigating factors was the fact we had a lot of concrete out on that bridge. If I can take the bridge weight, the weight of that barrier down, and I just read an article last Sunday, Ashton was saying there's 600,000 bridges in the United States, and about 25% of them are either obsolete or deficient. It's a scary number. Scary number. Well, again, we're going to have to do some repairs on those. Certainly got to be a top priority. A lot of money in the pipeline to fix these bridges. But the two biggest concerns that you have when you're in a construction project with a poor positive barrier working on a bridge, number one is the dead load weight, and then number two, deck penetration. Two of the biggest issues. If you look at this comparison on portable steel versus portable concrete, a 600-foot bridge, again, my typical weights, 60 pounds per foot over here. On my portable, about 450 pounds per foot in my concrete. If I start doing the numbers, that's the difference in weight that I'm putting down over 600 feet to give me a length that needs 600 feet for a work zone, somebody to work behind it. That's a big number. That jumps out at you. Could that make that a little safer work zone? Yeah. Will they both work? Absolutely. But again, that weight differential could be critical. So certainly another plus when I start looking at steel. And as far as the installation of that product, using some of the Hilti anchors, you can put some of this system down by going in less than 4 inches if you do have to penetrate into the deck by using steel barrier. So again, another big huge use. And again, a lot of the applications in Europe, they're using this on their bridges. They're using steel barrier for the weight factor and for the fact when they do have to make that installation that it's a minimal penetration into the deck. So again, dead low weight, yeah, definitely a positive there. Deck penetration, yeah, for the steel, another big plus. So far, so good. All right, I think probably the easiest thing to do at this point is I'm just going to go back to the question, why choose one over the other? Let's do a quick comparison. I'll just cover what I just told you. Look at them. Number one, positive protection, both of them outstanding positive protection. Just make sure you protect the ends. Regardless of which one you use, make sure you protect the ends. And the initial price, absolutely, is a major plus for concrete and a major minus for the portable. Quick installation, again, I'm going to give a plus to concrete, but I got to give a plus, I guess, to the steel. I've seen how quick they can get this stuff down. Deflection, again, it's going to be, the concrete's going to be low. With some anchoring on the steel, again, you're able to reduce the deflection. Maintenance, I'm going to give a maintenance, give it a plus to the concrete, plus though. Durability, I talked about that one. Both of them are plus. They're both very strong. Going to be able to use them for years. I give it a plus. The movable issue, we know they both move. Transport costs, this is the big negative. This is one of the big negative hits the concrete. Major negative in transport costs. And plus on the steel. Flexibility, again, the concrete, we put it out there. It's pretty much going to stay the way we put it out there. You got a lot of options on the steel. Curvature, another issue on steel. TL3 plus is that protection. TL3 concrete's only been tested up to TL3 to 100 kilometers, 62.5 miles an hour, 25 degrees. Where the other products have been tested, steel's been tested at TL4, and as well as with a bus, it's 27,000 pounds. The bridge weight issue, obviously another major plus for steel and availability, major plus for the U.S., major plus for concrete, at least in the United States. So outside the U.S., it's a little different story.